Well, that was fast.
Yeah, it was fast.
What do you think of all that?
You know what? I worked really hard. Even right from the time I got elected in May, I started going to every community in the north end of the riding. A lot of people didn't know me, so I made sure I got to every community. I met with all the mayors. I met with the wardens, most of the counselors, went to long-term care homes. I went to the hospitals, like everything that's important. And I went and spoke at the high schools. And this election here, right away, I went back to all the communities. I knocked on doors in every community. We held meet and greets. I got out and I met with people. People want to talk to you. They want to tell you what their problem is, what they're happy with, what they're not happy with. And I did that. And I know my opponents, they didn't go to the doors like I did. And I think, the ground game is very, very important. And just because people, they want to give you their perspective, and I want to hear their perspective. But during my time as an MPP, I think I did a lot of good too. We brought a lot of economic development into the riding. And of course, the Premier, I think, did an amazing job dealing with Trump and these tariffs. And he went right to the forefront. He, as an effective speaker. At the end of the day, he played Captain Canada. Our federal government is so dysfunctional right now. We needed somebody to stand up, and he took that role straight on. And honestly, I'm sure that played a part in my victory here today as well.
Steve, Trump and tariffs, very important issue, we know, but also healthcare. And do you feel that has been enough of a spotlight with the progressive conservative government?
So with healthcare, yes, we since taking government in 2018, we put $20 billion into healthcare. We just announced $1.8 billion into just finding primary care for every resident in Ontario. But let's face it, if your economy's not good, it's hard to deal with these other issues like healthcare and education. Like, you still have to do it, but you got to have a strong economy first. Everything resonates from that, and that's what our government's about. We're going to make keep our economy strong. We're going to fight the tariffs, and honestly, I think we're going to with Premier Ford in place, we're going to come out better out the other side.
Can you really say that you've been effective on tariffs when Trump said today they're going to start in 4 days?
What the thing is, though, right now, he can say anything he wants. He for 30 days he was going to stop it, and then he goes, we're going to put the tariffs on aluminum. He's all over the place, but you need a strong voice to talk to him. You can't have somebody that's going to either be high-strung or just not effectively deal with them. Like, let's face it, if he puts it on the automotive industry, that's going to be crippling for Ontario. We have to have our cards all in on this one, and I think Premier Ford is the leader to do that.
And have you heard from the Premier how those meetings in Washington have gone?
I haven't. To be honest, I've been busy with my own campaign, and as we all have, we've been working hard to, just get out to our riding and meet the people. I don't know what that was.
And what are you going to bring to this specifically? What issues are you bringing forward at the forefront into this riding?
So my background is skilled trades, and Monty McNaughton, my predecessor, he started this whole movement of skilled trades. It was always you're either going to college or university. He made the skilled trades, at the forefront. And I want to carry on with that. My background is small business. I want to continue improving small business, promoting it right across Ontario. And the role I have now is Parliamentary Assistant to Rural Affairs. It's right in my wheelhouse, because that's what it's about, promoting small business, just economic development in all the rural communities.
Do you think it helped or hurt that you'd been at the door 10 months ago?
I would say it probably helped, because obviously I couldn't get to all the doors this time. I got to a lot of doors, about probably a third of what I did last time, but I had 3 months last time. But I think, going to the doors, people want to see at the doors, believe it or not. There are some that aren't as friendly when you get there, but the majority of people, and right away that, they have legitimate concerns, so whether that's healthcare or education, the economy, the tariffs, how that's all related. Like, we have, and believe it or not, the carbon tax is still talked about every day. And even though that's a federal issue, it is talked about, and that's all part of cost of living.